What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here, Chris's MMA Universe. UFC 243 just wrapped up not too long ago. And what can I say? I thought Robert Whittaker was going to get it done. He did not get it done whatsoever. And the win and the new UFC Middleweight Champion is Israel Adesanya. The win goes to him. Israel got it done. I mean, he pulled the W in a fantastic way. Whittaker kind of went in there. He seemed like a little overzealous, you know? And you can't come at a great striker like Izzy the way Robert Whittaker did. I mean, Robert Whittaker in the Octagon interview, he said he thought he was doing well, and until he got caught. I really didn't see Robert Whittaker going in there with anything to really deliver to Izzy. I mean, I know he was kind of catching him with the jabs. I mean, he caught him with a few good shots, but nothing really clean. Robert Whittaker didn't catch Izzy with nothing really clean. Like, it seemed to be like, I mean, Izzy was rolling with the shots. So anything that Robert Whittaker was throwing, Izzy wasn't really getting caught clean with it. So for Robert Whittaker to think he was doing well, I mean, yeah, that's a good mindset. He was very positive at the end and in his Octagon interview and everything like that. But I mean, what can you say? I mean, there's not really much to say to a loss like that. I mean, he got it done in round 2. He almost got it done in round 1. Israel caught him with a great shot that dropped him, and Robert Whittaker was rocked. I mean, his hands was completely out of his face's way to where he wasn't blocking. He was rocked clearly. Israel cocked back that right hand and was about to end the fight, and that was a true definition meaning of saved by the bell. Robert Whittaker was saved by the bell in round 1, but went out to round 2. And it was done pretty quickly. What can I say? I really did think that Robert Whittaker was going to get it done. The only reason why I thought that is because, I mean, come on. Robert Whittaker is a game opponent. He was the champion. He was a real durable guy. I mean, the fights that he had with Yoel Romero, which the second fight with Yoel, I kind of feel like Yoel won that last fight against Robert Whittaker. But, either way, Robert Whittaker got the nod. So for him to actually go in there the way he did against Izzy, though, it's just amazing to me, because why would you go in there? I mean, Robert Whittaker's hands were down pretty much the entire time. He did not keep his hands up. I know that's usually how Robert Whittaker goes in there, but against Izzy, you can't do that. You just can't. Like Israel Adesanya says, like what he says, I do not take shots, I aim and fire. And that's exactly what he did tonight. I mean, hats off to Israel Adesanya, hats off to Robert Whittaker. I still love Robert Whittaker. I still think he is a fantastic fighter, a very game fighter, a very durable guy, but he just wasn't able to get it done against Israel Adesanya. For people to say that Israel Adesanya doesn't have knockout power, I mean, he said it himself in his Octagon interview. He laughed at it, And, I mean, Israel, what more can you say? I mean, Israel Adesanya just did a fantastic job. It was so clean. It was so crisp. I mean, he did a beautiful job against Robert Whittaker. And really, I mean, you can't really say much more. You can't say anything negative about him. I mean, he's a real likable guy, like the things he does. And, like even out of the Octagon, that he was dancing after the Octagon. And, honestly, it was something great to see. Yeah, I was wrong because I did predict that Robert Whittaker would get it done, but listen, I thought it. I was wrong. I'm not the only one that did think that. The only one that did predict it. I'm not the only one. But I did not expect for Israel to come in the way he did. I mean, of course, I knew Israel was gonna go in there, fantastic. I knew he was gonna do some fantastic things. I knew he was gonna go in there absolutely ready. And every time you watch Israel, you see something, else special. It is kind of like when Anderson Silva used to go out and fight, where you're just like, what is this guy going to do next? It's kind of like that with Israel Adesanya. No, I'm not comparing them because I know that was like a big thing before he fought Anderson Silva, where Anderson Silva was going to go in there and fight his clone. I'm not comparing them whatsoever because I just think that that's an insult to both guys. Like, let them be their own man. Let them be their own fighter. And Israel Adesanya is definitely a one-of-a-kind guy. The way he got it done was just beautiful. It was fantastic. He just got Robert Whittaker out of there. You could just tell that's what he went in there to do. And he got it done. He is now the new UFC Middleweight Champion. And it looks like Paulo Costa is going to face him next. They had like a little bit of like a back and forth where Israel ended up, like it was like a little bit of a back and forth. Israel did some things, and Paulo Costa, I guess it looked like Paulo Costa was going to go into the cage, but that didn't end up happening. I mean, for Robert Whittaker, for Israel Adesanya, we're clear for what's next. It looks like Paulo Costa is going to get his shot. But for Robert Whittaker, I mean, what's he going to fight? I mean, Yoel Romero again? I don't think that fight really holds any weight right now. I mean, yeah, it will be a great fight, of course, again, but I don't really think there's any point to make that fight. I know on their last fight, Yoel wasn't able to make weight, and Yoel has been missing weight quite a few times, and I feel like either Yoel should retire or he should move up to maybe light heavy. But Yoel being 42 years old now, I don't really think there's much left for him. He just lost his last fight against Paulo Costa. And, what I'm saying about Yoel Romero is, nothing bad at all. It's just, because it's tough to see somebody like that go from the sport. I mean, this guy is just, like how Joe Rogan says, created in a lab. Just the way his genetics are, the way this guy is just built. But anyway, this is Izzy's night. Izzy got it done. I cannot wait for them to book the fight with Israel versus Paulo Costa. I'm sure that'll happen somewhere early in 2020. Israel didn't really take much damage, and it was a pretty quick night. So hats off to Israel. I hope all you guys enjoy the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button. I want to know what you guys think about this fight in the comments. And, just keep the comments a little tasteful, I know you guys are going to try to give me some backlash on the prediction that I made with Robert Whittaker winning this fight. But, Izzy got it done. And I was actually happy to see that because it was pretty exciting to see. So make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, share, and make sure whatever you do, you subscribe to this channel. Like I said, I'm trying to make 100 subscribers to start doing some vlogs for you guys. And, keep an eye out in the future. Gonna end up doing a couple more episodes, here and there. So you just keep your eye on that. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see all you guys in the next one.